Greetings, Keishlings. I'm here with my live reaction of Beastars, Chapter 188. I don't see a title yet. It's picking up where it left off with the, is it Papa Melon? We don't know yet. But that is, he's either going to be a scapegoat, be like, hey, that dude's the species of the killer melon. It's like, go talk to him. Maybe he has some insight. Or that by weird coincidence that you find out that Melon's father just divorced his crazy wife. And it's like he's just been living upstate and just never decided to, contact his son in all these years. Or it's just some random dude that has no idea what's going on, and it's like he's about to be hit by a media circus. Anyway, who is that guy? Those distinctive gazelle horns. Is this a coincidence? What kind of animal is Melon? Is it true that he's killed many animals, regardless of species? Is he in the back alley market right now? This dude looks old, like he could be Melon's father for all we know. Are the rumors true that he's a carnivore-herbivore hybrid? Hybrid? Beyond the gathered mass. Or press, my bad. The dude looks worried, like, He's like, they're talking about my son? That's the kind of expression he's giving off. Could be wrong. Excuse me. Oh, I'm Melon's father. I was right! Did he get the divorce? Did he get the divorce? An important person has suddenly arrived, and the title is Raise Your Neglectful Hand. And everyone's just kind of like, they're still focused on Yaffy, but they're like slowly turning their heads like, you're the father of a serial killer? You need an interview right now, you horrible father, you. If I enter the back alley market right now, I wonder if I'll be able to see him. Okay, right back to where we... Okay. Lugosi is kind of going full-on savage wolf on Melon right now. He's biting into the neck. He could strike the jugular, and that spells almost certain death if punctured deep enough. And there's Yaffy. Now I can't even say his name right, and I've literally said it already this once. I am bad, people. But anyway, in Gosha, as everyone says, he's half gazelle from me, his dad, and his leopard mother, and his leopard mom. Well, my son, what has he done? How do you not know? Okay, so the film crews, they're kind of like, time to interview. Can you tell us your story? A child of a gazelle dad and a leopard mom. Is that even possible? How are you feeling right now? Okay. Okay, that's Gosha's hand. He's like, the love of a hybrid relationship should not be sullied by this incident. And he just... That's what I'm thinking he's probably got on his mind as he crushes the camera. It's like, we will not make hybrid relationships any worse viewed by the public than they already are, if I can help it. It doesn't matter how that child was born. Okay, not exactly the way I was thinking it, but pretty damn close. Do not make a spectacle of an interspecies family. What are you doing? We're working here. Old Beast Club peaceful meeting? He's taken off his jacket or his jumpsuit and he's got this shirt on. And he's given the okay sign for some reason. Is he trying to draw the cameras away so Yaffy can talk to Papa Melon? I think that's what he's trying to do, right? Oh shit, he's shooting poison. He's going... What? Our equipment. Wait, can his freaking venom, like, pierce goddamn... It's... I guess we have seen how potent it is. Like, burned its way like xenomorph acidic slime. Or saliva. Slime, technically, but it is more saliva, obviously. Um, and he's just burning, he's destroying all the cameras. I love it. It's Komodo dragon venom. If you touch it, you'll die. Okay, he's jumping up as he's trying to destroy that mic. Yep, he took out the boom mic with a kick. And the dude's like, that could have been my head if I was a giraffe. But, let's see here. He whooshes, he stands up. Anyone hurt? Everybody's fine, right? Okay, then. He's like, everything okay? I didn't hurt anyone, did I? I'm just trying to, keep things on the down low here. Oh, you gotta love Gosha. Use polyethylene bags to dispose of the contaminated equipment as soon as possible, or as soon as you can. Then when you get home, wash your hands with a strong alcohol disinfectant before hugging your wife and kids. I love that he's just so... Oh, are other Komodo dragons this compassionate about, the protection of others because of their own natural poison? Or is it just Gosha? If it's just Gosha, he is a doll that needs to be protected and cared for the rest of his life. Or if this is just normal behavior for Komodo dragon, we really have no comparison other than the gang of the Dokugumi, and they don't really seem to care as much. Let's go, Yafia. Gosha, you... And what is he doing? Is he wiping off the poison? Oh, he getting a little poison on the claws. He grabbed Papa Melon. They going through the door. You know what I'm thinking. Yep, he just bashed his way through the door using the poison, I guess. Weird how it busted open like that. Like, I know his poison is very potent, but this is kind of going a bit beyond, don't you think? We'll bring him to his son. You've got guts revealing yourself as Melon's father in public. The least we can do is help. Okay, and he's thinking of his own family. Aw. If he's really Melon's father, he could be the key to stopping this whole mess, but I'm thinking he might, like I mentioned it last chapter, that it was like maybe he'll embrace him. It's like, I'm sorry I wasn't there, son. It's like, I've been a horrible father. I should have been tending to you, given the horrible upbringing that I am, responsible for. It's like, I should have been better. I should have been there. Could you ever forgive me? And then Melon either, like he breaks down and it's like, I just wanted a happy family. Or it's like, hello, Daddy. Kind of, I don't know. I mean, he's a serial killer. There may not be any redeeming, no stopping, except for a bullet. So, yeah. This could go either way. It's a 50-50. But, we can only hope that this at least does something to Melon to where he can be taken down or brought into custody. I'm going to see my dearest grandson as well. It's like killing two birds with one stone. The more like two birds are killing each other, and they would with stones if they had them. I've had to deal with all sorts of animals. Something's off about this guy. Something horrible. He doesn't look like he can fight, but if he has some kind of hidden weapon, we'll fight back. Okay, so what is up with this dude? Has it been a while since you've seen your son? What do you want to say to him first? I love Gosha's that he's just so like, hey, I'm happy to help reunite a family. Especially one that's much like my own, mixed, interspecies. I don't think he's going to be that kind of father, is he? Let's scroll down. Well, also I'm starting to, because of these big old sunglasses that he has, he's like Master Roshi. He's Master Gazelle. I don't really have anything to say to him. What? They're both kind of shocked by this. Well, long story short, I left Melon when he was a baby, and I thought that I should see him now that he's grown up. Really now. How can I put this? I was young, foolish, and I ended up in a relationship with a female leopard. Oh. Okay. I just wasn't prepared for a relationship with a carnivore. This is an interesting turn that I can't say that I predicted. Also, I love that there's this little ad here for Volume 20. Oh, Paru, you knew what you was doing, girl. There's Herbie, Carney, Coexistence Party, Herbivore Party, Carnivore Supreme Party. So, those are political parties, I'm guessing. The truly horrifying being, the real evil one is. Everyone would stare at us when we were walking down the street. Okay, so this is a flashback. And she loved me so much that I was scared she was going to eat me someday. I mean, that was kind of the plan. So did he just really just luck out on that and leave when he did? So I just ran away. Any guy would have done the same, right? Gosha will bash you in the fucking face. Okay, back at the fight. The revenge of the love failure will be complete if you bite my throat. And Lugosi has lost all killer intent in his attack. Melon? At that moment, when I looked at him carefully, speaking with his natural voice, not his usual sarcastic and high-pitched one. Also, he actually were getting a better tone of what we might expect in the anime. This is great. He appeared to be an ordinary animal. Wait. What's the matter? He appeared to be an ordinary animal. Just do it, Lugosi. Oh boy. Just a completely ordinary animal in his mid-20s. A glimpse into his true face of life. What would Gosha and Yafia do with the true evil? Next chapter. Center color spread. Ooh, I like that. And yeah, that's the end of it. Good. Okay. That was a good chapter. It brings up a lot of different things. Like, we still haven't gotten a name for this dude. Like, I mean, Gosha being the concerned and cautious person that he is, I'm surprised he's literally dragging this dude into the back alley market, where he would obviously be a target, being a herbivore and all that. And he's just dragging this poor dude through. It's like, hasn't even asked his name yet. I love it. It's like, you're coming with us. We're going to go reunite you with your son. Hopefully before my grandson kills him. I hope that doesn't happen. Because, yeah. What would happen if Lugosi actually killed someone? I assume he would be going to prison, even if it was, a multiple, murderous being, such as Melon. But, I mean, death is death, right? I mean, you could say that it was self-defense, but he did join in on the meat-loving day, brawl with Yakuza members. So it's like, yeah, that's a gray area that's not really gray. This is a pretty black and white situation. Lugosi be going to jail. He'd be behind bars, boy. He going to the pound. He going? He going. But yeah, find out that Papa Melon actually left the relationship early on because he feared that one day she would eat him. This is a development that I'm pretty sure Melon did not know. Because, maybe she wasn't actually planning on eating her husband? Or were they even married? Like, I don't even know if it's actually been stated that they were a married couple, so yeah. So yeah, that relationship was dissolved fairly quickly. after Melon was born, it seemed like. So yeah, he said he was a baby. So that could have been, over the course of a year, I'd say, after he was born. So yeah, so he dodged a bullet. Um, but now I'm just starting to think, like, when did he get the hint? Like, was she kind of like throwing those darker hints? Or was that just nature and natural instinct kind of kicking in? It's like, yeah, I'm living in an apartment with a carnivore. I'm a herbivore. She could kill me at any moment. I think I need to go. I'm wondering, it's probably more of that than anything. So he actually survived. Maybe there wasn't a divorce, like I said, and it's like, no, I was just living upstate. You could have come visit me anytime. All you had to do was call. But maybe that didn't seem to be the case. They probably didn't have a clue where he was all this time. So, interesting. He didn't ever come to visit his son, and he didn't seem to have anything that he wants to say to his son. Given that now that he knows the kind of person his son became. I do wonder, had he stayed in the picture, could they have maybe reconciled things and she wouldn't have tried to eat Melon, and she might have not eaten her husband as well? Or tried to eat, I obviously, he got out of there before that was a thing. But, interesting. But, yeah, just that fact alone that he is kind of the way he is interesting. And now they're kind of wondering, it's like, what will we do with Melon? Because I doubt anything from his father is going to do anything. Like, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure Melon thought his dad was dead, so is he even going to believe that's his father? And if he does know that his father was alive, will he care, because he's not been a part of his life this whole time? And why do it now when I'm at the peak of my psychotic rage? It's like he very well might just kill him. It's like, you left me with that woman, father. You could have gotten me away to greater pastures. But no, you left me in the den. Or something like that. He might take it either way, good, bad. Who knows? I've speculated on that before. But, yeah. And now what to do with Melon? I assume it eventually might come down to where he's actually killed. Like, we're definitely ramping things up in this series to, like, usually people are taken out and put into custody and whatnot. There has been death in the series. It's not been, like, the main villain, per se, that's always been killed. Like, Rez wasn't killed. We actually saw him not all that long ago in a juvenile detention center, so he's obviously not dead. It was never implied that he was dead, but you know what I mean. Like, normally the main villains don't seemingly die. So, or at least not all the time. Like, there was what's his name? Why can't the right hand man when Lewis was part of the Shishigumi? Why can't it begins with an I? Why can't I remember your name? But the one that wore the glasses, and then also, he died, but he wasn't really a villain. I mean, he did try to eat Lewis, but that's a different thing. But and then the original boss of the Shishigumi, he died, but that he wasn't really a big bad of the arc or anything. He was just kind of an antagonist that showed up really late on to that arc. So I sometimes forget that that was a really part of the same arc because of the way that his inclusion and everything was. But it is what it is, I suppose. I'm not really. So yeah, I guess not a whole lot of major villains seemingly die in this series, but so this might be a big one. And if Lugosi is the one who actually kills him, or Yafia has to step in and shoot him, or something else, who knows? Hell, maybe Gosha ends up killing him. It's like, how dare you do that to my grandson? My beloved only family. You know, it's like he might go kill her grandpa. We don't know. So there could be like a whole lot of things. Or maybe Papa Melon is actually a little bit psychotic himself. And over the years, he's been hiding some secrets and he kills his own son. Who knows? I mean, any of these things could literally happen. Because, like, the fact that he even came into the story is itself an anomaly, given the backstories that we were shown up till this point. So, yeah. But, yeah. I think I've, you know, said all I need to do during the reaction and also this kind of like review section here. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on the chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so that you can stay in the loop for my content and also have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, Quiche-lings. What's Papa Melon gonna do? I don't know.